I absolutely love this show, but is it a great show? Let's find out. Welcome to the objective review of Cannon Busters Season 1. But before I get into my objective review, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the subjectiveness of it. One of the reasons why I love Cannon Busters is that it is about black people. It is written by black talent. It stars black voices. Now, and I am black, and I like to see myself represented in the media that I love. And I have loved anime for a very long time. Like many others, I fell in love with anime on that Toonami block with Dragon Ball Z, maybe a little bit of Sailor Moon. I remember Tenchi Muyo and just everything else that came after that, and also into Adult Swim with like Inuyasha, and all that was amazing. I've always loved anime since then. Now, anime does not have great representation when it comes to black people. Part of me thinks, you know what, that's fine. It's made by Asian creators for an Asian audience. But then there's a part of me that also thinks like, well, it doesn't stop them from, you know, from having stories about European or white people, or, you know, that are clearly European, and, you know, other people are drawn, I think, to look more white. I think there's a little bit of bias there. But black people haven't been represented in anime that much. I mean, when they have, it's been kind of few and far in between, maybe some side characters. Like, as much as we like to joke around, kid around that in Dragon Ball Z, Piccolo is black just because he's green. I guess if you're green, you're black. Same with Martian Manhunter and Skeeter from Doug. Oh, Skeeter was definitely black. But no, Piccolo is not black. He's just green. He's a Namekian. He's not anything. Like, the only black people that had in that show were fairly negative stereotypes. Was Mr. Popo supposed to be black? I hope not. I still love anime and I still love watching it. Although there's a little part of me that's like, man, I wish there was more for me. And Cannon Busters does that. Cannon Busters lets me see myself in media that I really enjoy. And so I absolutely loved it for that fact. Because hey, you know, representation matters. But on to objectively what I think about the series. You can see my scores here. I like the story. I think the story could use a little bit more work. This first season feels a lot like build up, and it kind of rushes in a few moments, but the story is good. But what's better than the story is the characters, and I absolutely love them. I really love their dynamic and their relationships together, and just how they, you know, kind of grow to become this little family unit. This first season reminds me of Castlevania Season 1, where it's really just placing the characters where they need to be for the rest of the series. I am very excited for the rest of the series because it seems like there's going to be a very grand story being told. While here, it felt a little small. It was very reminiscent of Trigun, where kind of every episode fit within itself, had a beginning, middle, and end, but it's still a very long season story arc. I enjoyed seeing them get into all these predicaments and somehow find their way out of it. I think the emotion was lacking here. They tried a couple of times and it was kind of hard to do because Philly the kid is not an emotional character. And then you have the robot character, but she's a robot. She doesn't feel that much emotion at all. I like to see her kind of become more human. The animation looked really sharp and it was very beautiful, but I don't think they utilized it enough. And of course, the music is absolutely amazing. Not only opening theme, but all throughout the episodes, and also that ending theme, really great also. The action, I thought there could have been more. I did enjoy those shootout scenes with Philly and Sam, whenever she did kind of turn into those big giant things. I want to see more of that. You know, that was really interesting. I don't understand the car transforming into a bull. They don't explain where it came from. It just seems so out of place. So the season scored a 7.9 out of 10. I know there's room for improvement. I'm pretty sure it will improve because we'll get more into the crux of the actual story. Let me know what you think of Cannon Busters Season 1. Alright, that's it. Please like, comment, and consider subscribing. And sincerely, thank you for watching. I'm out.